Now, see, I told y'all I had some unpopular opinions about a couple people on the show. And girl, I'm starting to see that those unpopular opinions might be correct. I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to get to it. We're going to get to it. Y'all may not like me, and that's okay. Again, we are here to talk about some things. You going to say your piece. I'm going to say my piece, and we're going to let that be that, okay? Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective, and we are here to talk about Family Empire Houston. This is another own show created by Carlos King. Girl, this is a really good show. I cannot emphasize it enough. It is a cute show, and I genuinely look forward to watching it every week. So this is season 1, episode 3. So if you haven't watched any of the episodes, you're not too late. Jump in now. It's entitled Keisha's Secret. Girl, we're about to get into it. Before we do, I just want to really quickly, don't forget to like this video before you leave. Subscribe to the channel. And y'all, I've got merch. Okay, I've got my merch store. Don't forget about those things. Help your girl out. And also peruse, because I'm sure you'll find something that you like. All right, let's get into it. So we see Jermeshia bringing the Sheltons down. And the Sheltons are a husband and wife duo. They are real estate developers, seasoned real estate developers, but also the wife works for Braden Realty Group as well. So Jermeshia's down there and talking things down to the property that she wants Granny Oscarine, okay, love her name, Granny Oscarine, to sell to the G2s. And she's talking to the Sheltons, hopefully trying to have them help her, draft up some numbers as to what actually can take place on the land. And you know what I didn't realize as they were talking the numbers, etc., and I'll get into that. I did not realize why Miss Oscarine did not decide or didn't want to sell it to the G2s, etc. Probably because she knew that she was probably going to also have to invest in this development project as well. That's probably why she's hesitant. That's probably why she just wants to sell. Because I was like, why the hell wouldn't you want to keep the land in your family name and allow them to develop on this property? But I'm seeing like, oh, there's more. You gotta have money to make money. Okay. And so I see what's going on. So they're talking, and the plan from the lay of the lands from the Sheltons, according to them, they could probably get about 25 to 30 houses on the lot. And it would be best to have houses that are sold in the low threes and between 15 and 1800 square feet. And you could make about $7 to $10 million on that property. And I said, that is excellent money. However, how much is it going to cost? Now, I don't know if it was $7 to $10 million to have them build it, or $7 to $10 million as a ROI. I don't know, but either way, you got to have money in order to make it. And that's probably why Miss Oscarine want to go ahead and sell it, because she don't feel like investing in anything else. She want to help pay her children's bills off. So they have the conversation, and the Sheltons were like, listen, we all about, being a part of legacy and, creating all kinds of generational wealth. Although my personal opinion, capitalism will not save us, but I digress. Okay. So they're all on board, but they also know that, Miss Oscarine, this is what she wants. And if she wants to sell it, just let her. Right. Now, Jermesha was like, that's cute and everything, but I have a vision and I want to proceed. The other thing is that she says Nicole is not really on board with, she likes the idea, but she's not really on board with trying to force Granny Oscarine to make this decision. She doesn't want to pressure her granny. She wants her granny to do what her granny want to do. And I am in agreement with that. But I also see Jermesha. Okay. I really, truly do. So anyway, we get into the conversation about the G1s. Now, what I failed to mention was that Jermesha and the Sheltons were on the property, but Auntie Nikki was there too. We love Aunt Nikki. She is the youngest one out of the G1s, and she connects more with the G2s. So, she kind of in between the generations, but she seems to gravitate more to the G2s than the G1s. It seemed like when she was sitting there with them G1s, they was getting on her nerves. That's what it seemed like. And so Auntie Nikki was like, yeah, we here. I'm also in alignment with Jermesha, and Jermesha, here she go to my oh, Granny only care about the G1s. She was like, that's not true. That's not true. She said, yep, every time the G1s need a bill paid, Granny always selling something. I said, oh, not you putting their business out, Jermeshia. Then I know Ain't nigga was like, girl, now you hitting below the belt. Now, why you trying to put all our business out now? Is that the case? Because one of my subscribers, and I do not remember your name, but if you comment, I'll pin your comment. But y'all was like, I feel like the G1s is lazy. They lazy, and Miss Oscarine constantly having to save them and get them out of debt or whatever. That's what it's starting to sound like to me, okay? But I don't know. And so the Sheltons are like, okay, so what do we need to do for Miss Oscarine? Is she on board? And they're like, no, we're coming to you so you can draft the numbers for us so that we can present them to her, okay? And they were like, okay, Miss Oscarine is a very smart woman. If she sees the numbers and the numbers make sense to her, then we'll have a green light. She said Jermeshia's telling the Sheltons, there's two other people that we have to convince. It's my mama, my Aunt Charlotte, and my Auntie Cheryl, okay? So they figured they're gonna put this plan in place, work with the Sheltons, draft the numbers, and try to present this Oscarine and the Aunties, okay? Now we see Nicole meeting with her mama. At first I was like, is her mama just looking crazy? I don't know. There was a look that her mama had, but then I realized maybe her mama has maybe a condition or something like that. So I was like, ooh, what? Anyway, did y'all see that? Not to pick or nothing like that. It just caught me off guard for just a second there. Anyway, so Nicole sitting down talking to her mom at this restaurant, and she's telling her mom that they looking at adopting another child. Her mom was like, girl, you don't got no time for no damn child. Girl, your life too busy already. And she was like, yes, but you make time for what you really want. And she shares with her mom, because I guess she had never shared with her mother before, that it took a long time for them to be able to have Layton, which is their daughter, who is so cute. Oh my God. Look, just like her dad. And her dad is handsome. Like her dad got a nice, Larry got a nice face. He's handsome. I got my good eye on him, but he handsome. So anyway, so Nicole is telling her mom, mom, it was a hard time. We was about to have him go the in vitro fertilization route because it took so long for Layton to come or for a baby to come. And it was right when we was about to make our appointment. That's when I got pregnant. And so she's like, I really want to adopt and go give a child or give my child another sibling because I don't want her to be lonely, Now my thing is that is not a reason that you should have a child because you never know the relationship that siblings are going to have. Okay. You're fortunate enough to have your sister in your life. Okay. But everybody's siblings aren't like that. It just doesn't turn out that way. So if you're going to adopt a child, it should be because you want to bring another life into this world and you want to impart everything that you know so that you can bring them up and give them so they basically can stand on your shoulders, right? Not no, oh, I want this child to fill in the gap for whatever I need him to do. No. Anytime you go in bringing in a child in that way, girl, you'll forever and always be disappointed. But anyway, that's a long road. And I don't got time to be talking about all that. And I don't feel like getting on my soapbox. But her reason is she don't want Layton to grow up alone. Yada, yada, yada. Mama asked about Keisha's relationship after they had a little conversation. Now, my spidey sense tells me, and we started to see it already, that Kesha and Nicole sit down may have been nice, but I don't know if it's going to be for a long time because it's been years of outside noise. So I don't know if it's going to stay peaceful for very long. Okay. So Kesha says that, I was able to sit down and talk with her. We're having a transparent relationship. We really want to try to make sure we keep the outside noise out. And here go mama with the outside noise talking about, everyone doesn't know what happened. This was happening before you was even born. Nicole was like, listen, mama, I love you, but respectfully, I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want to relive any of those types of things. Okay. That was before my time. I'm not trying to know. And honestly, I respect that. I really do. I really do. Now, my nosy ass, I would have been known. Okay. I would have been trying to figure out, girl, as early as I realized how the world worked, I would have been trying to figure it out. But that's just me. But I understand for your sanity, mama, keep me out of that. Cause that's not going to do nothing but taint my relationship with Kesha. And I'm trying to have a good relationship with my sister. So I get that. Okay. Now, so we get to brunch with a broker. Okay. Now, Tweed is on a comeback, girl. I just got me some Tweed shorts. They real cute too. Anyway, tweed is a thing, y'all. Get y'all some. I got some tweed sandals. Y'all get y'all some tweed. It's real cute, girl. It's coming in. It's coming back in. It's coming back in. It's real cute. So anyway, I say all that to say Nicole walks in with her tweed suit on, and then Miss Jermeshia, Madam Broker, has her tweed suit on as well. And I love the way Jermeshia talks. It is very much presidential. I see why they call her Madam Broker. She is a very great speaker. I love the way she speaks. Her diction is perfection. I love it. I love it a lot. So oh yeah, I wrote that. I like the way Jermeshia speaks. No, so Jermeshia, all the people come in. We find out that Kesha wants to be a part of Braden Real Estate, right? She's not there now, but she wants to be a part of Braden Real Estate. Kesha brings her girlfriend, Karamell. I keep wanting to call her Caramel so bad. Karamell. She brings her girlfriend, Karamell, who is a current real estate agent who is interested in working for Braden Realty Group. And they also bring all the top agents up at Braden Realty Group to talk, etc., etc. Now, they wasn't saying much of nothing to me in that speech, but girl, whatever. I wasn't there, so maybe I hope they got everything they needed. Okay, the food did look a little delicious. It looked good. The drinks look better. So they got up. Jermeshia started talking. Nicole gets up. Now we see a quick confessional with Auntie Nikki saying Nicole is always gonna make her presence known. Okay, and if Jermeshia want to lead or whatever, she gonna have to take it. Now Jermeshia didn't say nothing in the confessional, feeling any type of way with Nicole jumping in and starting to speak. She didn't say she felt any way. So I don't know where maybe Auntie Nikki knows something we don't know. Obviously she do, but Jermeshia ain't say nothing. So it felt like it was all good. Now they get to sitting down and talking. All of them, Nikki, Aunt Nikki, Nicole, Jermeshia, Karamell, and Kesha, they sit down and talk. And somebody bring up Chris. Oh, where is Chris? Now y'all know Jaquita in Mexico with her friend. So they was like, so where is Chris at? Because he could be taking pictures of this brunch, right? He was like, oh, I think he had an event prior. And she was like, okay, well, has he been back, to the office? Has he been doing any work? And it was like, no, he ain't been doing no work. She was like, well, that check's still clearing. Nicole said, that check's still clear. I said, ooh, wee. So Chris is still getting paid, but he ain't doing no work. And he ain't communicating when girl, okay, Chris. It's looking a little shaky. They said we need to go ahead and hurry up and drop these contracts for him because he doing whatever. He ain't coming to work. He ain't doing everything that we asked him to do, but he's still getting paid every 2 weeks. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Okay. Ooh, girl. Ooh, Chris. Come on now. I was trying to defend you, but it's looking a little bummy. It's looking a little bummish over there. Okay. Now the conversation gets up to Karamell. They was like, Karamell, we so glad that you here. Me and my sister, I'm talking about this Nicole. Me and my sister having a more transparent relationship. We talking, we can't, we trying to bond and everything. So I'm glad you here because I didn't feel like I knew you, right? And Auntie Nikki was like, yeah, I didn't feel like I know you either. It was like you, and I feel it was like with Jermeshia who said this. Jermeshia was like, yeah, it's kind of like it's like you Kesha's accessory. You compliment her well, but you don't say nothing. And Auntie Nikki was like, yeah, you sit in the corner and you don't be saying nothing. And I'm like, oh, girl. Like, if there wasn't underlying issues, then I wouldn't have felt any type of way about this. I'd have been like, okay, well, they just want to know who you are. You sit in the corner, you don't say nothing, but you can tell that there is real issues, underlying issues here. You could tell. Okay. And you could see that Karamell's kind of getting a little defensive. I mean, she walked in defensive. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. She walked in defensive. So they was like, we're not trying to be shady or nothing, but we just want to get to know you. You never really speak and we're intrusive, but we don't really mean no harm. Okay. And Nicole was like, listen, again, me and my sister trying to have this transparent relationship, but I wanted to share with you how the rest of the family feels about you. And probably the reason why no one has really ever tried to reach out to extend, any type of hand to see who you are. It's like, well, when Kesha mama had died, all we saw was you in there arguing with Kesha and basically arguing with Kesha about why her ex was calling her. And I said, oh, what's going on here? Y'all, let me just give y'all my unpopular opinion real quick, okay? I feel let me just say it. Fuck this shit, okay? I love Nicole. I know some of y'all thought it was Jaquita. Jaquita is beautiful to me. I think she's so pretty. But I love Nicole. That girl, she is my girl. She would be somebody I would fuck with for real. Like, no nonsense. Super straight laced. I get it. I know. But I always end up having friends like that. I don't know why. Because my personality is goofy. Because I'm goofy. I usually kind of like balance those type of people. I really usually do. But anyway, love Nicole. Go up for her. For real, for real. And I'm not even mad at how she even approached the conversation. I'm not mad at it. Now, who I'm side-eyeing, got my good eyebrow going, is Kesha. Okay? I feel like Kesha is manipulative. And I'm going to give y'all some more examples. I'm going to give y'all an example as we continue on. But Kesha sat there, didn't tell her people what was going on, and it probably wasn't none of their business, but also you let your girlfriend be thrown under the bus for some bullshit you was doing. As soon as Nicole said that Keisha's ex was calling her, I said, oh, Kesha was cheating on her. Keisha's cheating on Karamell. And so not only was Karamell being devastated and hurt, feeling betrayed, but then Kesha was, her mama was dying. So it was kind of like, I don't know. What would y'all do? What would y'all do if your significant other was cheating on you, but then you found out that their parent was dying suddenly? Maybe it's the cancer in me, but I don't give a fuck about none of that, okay? Nigga, you cheating on me, okay? I don't give a fuck about that. Fuck you, okay? I'm sorry your mama died, but bye. Like, I don't have time for that. That's me personally. I'm not about to share no type of sympathy for you when you damn sure wasn't doing that for me prior to your mom and them or your dad and them. I'ma just be honest with you. I'm sorry. I know that sounds harsh, but girl, you didn't give. Okay, had your mom, if your mom was still alive, your ass would still be cheating on me. So what you talking about? Okay. Anyway, so that's me. I know y'all feel away, but that's how I feel. I feel like Kesha's manipulative. So she sat there quietly at the table, didn't say nothing. She didn't even say, y'all don't get on her. There was some real stuff going on, and she had valid reasons. She didn't even say that, like she had valid reasons for being mad, y'all. Just, she didn't have to put her business out like that, because liars usually don't like to do that. But liars and cheats don't usually like to do that. But she could have just said, y'all, just give her grace, okay? There was a lot going on that y'all don't really know about, and give her grace, okay? She didn't even say that. I said, Kesha, let that lady sit up there and cook and ain't say a word. I said, oh, hell no. Child, okay? So all the family know is that Karamell being here arguing all the time with Kesha. Girl, we moving on, girl. I'm looking at Kesha like, girl, no. Okay, girl. I see what type of nigga you on. And here's the thing, Kesha may be a girl, but she still think like one of these ragged ass niggas. I ain't gonna hold you, okay? So we see real quick with Chris and Jaquita. Jaquita is in Mexico, and they FaceTime and talking about, just checking in on the kids or the baby, and then also, what's the status of what Chris finna do with Braden, Braden Family Realty or whatever it's called, brokerage. He talking about, I feel like I don't need to be there. I don't feel like I'm respected. Ain't no contract been drawn, so I'm just not going. She was like, wait a minute, you ain't going to work? Or are you going in? You just not going into the office? He didn't really specify. In the confessional, Jaquita was like, we can't just be quitting no job because we don't like it there, okay? Or because we upset or feeling away. I said, oh, Chris, you one of them? Jaquita was like, listen, we have real bills to pay, okay? And Chris in the confessional told my son, Jaquita will be worried about money no matter what, even if we had $1 million in the bank. Nigga, I would be too. I don't care if $1 million. Do you know how inflation work, okay? Do you know how kids work, sir? Do you know how life work? Life be life, and you do not want to relax and chill. I'm not that type of person. When it comes to my money, I don't play about it, okay? And I'm with Jaquita. We not gonna be just quitting no job just because we upset. Nigga, if you don't go get what? Okay, so what's your backup? Do you have clients that's going to help you supplement this income that you not gonna be having because you decide to quit? I'm looking at Chris like, oh no, he ain't about business. I don't like that. Oh, Chris ain't about business. I'm not here for no nigga who ain't about business. You got to be on the grind with me. Oh no. Anyway, all right. So we see Jermeshia sitting down with her husband Justin. We find out he a musician now, girl. They gave us that little excerpt for him singing. Jermeshia, girl, if you like it, I love it, mama. Okay, whatever, girl. Anyway, they got a little one. And I don't know how many kids they got. I think they got like 3 or 4 kids. And Jermeshia talking about she 40 plus and she want to go sail in the French Riviera and all this other stuff. I said, girl, wait a minute. Yes, I know it's the French Riviera, but I like to call it French Riviera. So leave me alone, okay? But anyway, Jermeshia want to go over there and sail in the French Riviera and all that other stuff. Girl, this little boy that you got here, he's still on the titty, girl. How are you? At what age do you plan on doing that? Because she said she don't want to work She don't plan on working in her 50s and 60s and 70s. Girl, ma'am, this little one here, girl, he's still on the titty, girl. When do you plan? He ain't nowhere near going home, getting out the door. Girl, please. Anyway, congratulations to her, though. I do love their relationship, Justin and Jermeshia. They got good energy. That's cute. It's real cute. All right, we see Kesha and Karamell, and this is where I said Kesha is a manipulator, okay? So Karamell is showing Kesha a house. This is, obviously, I told y'all Karamell is a realtor as well. So they walk in the house. House is very nice. I ain't gonna hold you. She was like, oh, this is Karamell. I'm sorry, this is Kesha. Oh, you're gonna be my real estate agent and my girlfriend, she said, and future wife. I said, ooh. Told me everything I needed to know. When Kesha was like, okay, I got you, I said, ooh, tells me everything I need to know about this relationship. That's when I realized that Kesha had cheated. I said, oh, Kesha cheated. Kesha cheated, girl. That solidified, because when I heard the ex at the brunch, I said she cheated. At this house showing, I said, oh yeah, she cheated, child. Okay? So Kesha is with this woman playing games, okay, doing whatever, ain't no telling, right? And Karamell is like, listen, super insecure about her relationship with Kesha, and she wants to solidify and make it real. Like, girl, it's been 2 years. What we gonna do? What are we doing? What are y'all playing? Where are we going? Okay, how are things moving along? I understand, but Kesha and actually Karamell, because I'm getting names mixed up over here. Good Lord. Anyway, I'm turning to my grandma every single day, y'all. Oh my God. Oh Lord. So Karamell, love, let me sit you down real quick. Let me talk to you real quick, sister. Sister, if they done cheated on you, if they doing what they doing, mama, commitment, dear, it's a two-way street. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna even get on my soapbox. I don't have time. I really don't. No, literally, I do not have time. Let me hurry up. Anyway. They're looking at buying a house together, wanting to blend their family. I said, Karamell, how the hell is Kesha ready to buy a house with you, but she not ready to marry you and commit to you? She playing games. Either Karamell make a lot of money, either Karamell make good enough money, and Kesha wants to get out of her current situation or wherever she living. I don't know. They said they lease is up. I don't know what's going on, but the flags is flying to me. Okay, they sit down. They're talking about the recapping. You know, how do you feel about moving into this place without getting married? Karamell's like, I'm quaking in my boots, girl. Don't do that shit, girl. Do not move in with Kesha. Do not buy no damn house with her. But you gonna do what you want to do, girl, because you grown. That's when we find out that Kesha cheated on Karamell. They still being light about it, dancing around the issue, but they were like, you know, it's not really none of their business. Girl, okay. And Karamell was like, so you ain't say nothing, you didn't tell them, so you literally had me sitting out here cooking with your family. She was like, well, you know, I'll handle it. I'll talk to them or whatever. I ain't like feeling, I didn't want to feel ambushed. I said, nobody ambushed you. That was not no ambush. You felt ambushed because you was on the defense because Nicole brought up why Karamell was arguing with you, but nobody knows why Karamell was arguing with you, which means you'll be outed. I said, Kesha, girl, you one of them type of people who will sit there and not say anything at all and let people feel and believe whatever they want to believe. And then when shit hit the fan, you like, oh, well, I ain't never say that. Well, girl, I ain't never do that. Well, it wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't on nothing like that. Yeah, right. That's the type of person Kesha is. She'll sit there and let you talk and make up a whole scenario in your head, making you think it's whatever, and it really ain't. And then when she show you it ain't a couple months from now, you looking stupid and she looking at you like you stupid too. Kesha, go away from me with this, girl. Anyway. All right, so we see Layton with Oscarine and Nicole. Layton is Nicole's daughter. Super cute. Looks exactly like Larry. Prettiest face ever. They making cabbage. And girl, why Oscarine was in there? She want her some sangria. I said, I know that's motherfucking right. Come on, get Oscarine some sangria. They making cabbage. And Oscarine said she'll let Layton put the salt in the cabbage. How about Oscarine put the salt in the cabbage without? You should have seen Layton's face. She was like, now wait a minute, heifer. I thought you said I was going to do it. That joke was so funny. Layton is so pretty. Oh my goodness. So then we get to get a little bit more story about Oscarine. Oscarine was adopted, and she says that her adoptive parents gave her a beautiful life. She said her mama gave her up when she was 5 months old. She said she couldn't have wanted for nothing. And that's also when Nicole tells her granny that she also wants to adopt as well. And Oscarine said I would have adopted more, but child, I had my hands full with all them other kids, So it was a really beautiful scene. They sit down with their sangria child, talking about the property, and Nicole's biggest concern is that she doesn't have no one pressures Granny. Okay. And see, that's why I like Nicole. I was like, Nicole, she a real one. Now she might be straight laced. Okay. She might be straightforward, but Nicole is a real one to me. She said, ain't nobody finna be pressuring my granny to be doing nothing she don't want to do, okay? So whatever you say, granny, I'm gonna do it, okay? And shout out to Jermeshia telling us something. Nicole is Oscarine Jr. I forgot about that. That's so funny. Listen, Oscarine get it done, all right? So that's a proud label. I would not be mad. All right, so we get to Justin's performance. Again, I love Jermeshia and Justin's energy. It's real cute. Now, if it's for the cameras, then they doing real good, okay? It's really cute to me. Good energy. And all the girls get there. Jaquita came back from her vacation, and you know how you feel when you go on vacation and you need a vacation from your vacation. She said, I basically got home and I had to hit the ground running, basically. Nicole gets there with her chinchilla on, child. Looking cute. Nails like, she was like, I heard you had 10 clothes in 7 days or in 4 days. She was like, no, baby, just 4 and 7. I said, no, that's right. Come on, Nicole. Come on, Nicole. Yes. I love a woman who be about her business. I love people who be about their business, woman or man, however you identify. As long as you about your business, I'm okay with that. That's how I roll. Be about your business, okay? Anyway, whatever capacity that looks like, be about it, all right? Now, they talk about the text message fiasco. Now, see, this is the bullshit I'm talking about. Now, instead of Kesha calling them, telling them exactly how she felt, she decided that she was going to be passive-aggressive in a raggedy-ass text message. I am not liking Kesha, y'all. I got my eyebrow on her, girl. And now, let me not say I got my eye on her. And let me not say I don't like her. Let me just say I got my eyebrow up just a little bit. It's raised, okay? And so, here go the text message fiasco. I just want to let y'all know that if y'all got an issue with Karamell, let me know. Don't talk about it. I don't know what y'all conversating. Okay. I don't know what y'all conversing about or whatever, but I'm gonna defend my baby to the end. Girl, girl, first of all, you could have said that on a phone call. Right? The girls are like, girl, we didn't even know that she had a problem because it felt like she took everything fine. Like we didn't even, anyway. Kesha says she felt like she was ambushed. Girl, why you ain't tell them that? That's what I'm talking about. See, that passive-aggressive bullshit, I don't like that. I don't like all that. I don't. Anyway, so Auntie Nikki get there. Again, she's a cool one. She's a G1, but she hangs with the G2s. And they basically was talking about the whole situation and laughing about it. Monet get there too, girl. And she was like, Karamell had asked, they recapped the part that we didn't see. Karamell had asked about the family, who specifically within the family had an issue with her, specifically you, Auntie Nikki. And she was like, Karamell said that Auntie Nikki, you had bad energy. Auntie Nikki was like, well, Karamell had bad energy. What is going on? See, it's been, that's why Karamell was the way she was at the brunch. She was already on defense mode, which made me be like, well, how would you, if she wasn't already on defense mode, I don't feel like y'all would have thought it was an ambush, because it really wasn't that crazy to me. Okay. It really wasn't that crazy. So we're going to see the rest of it next week. I do like that Jermeshia said we want to make sure that we don't alienate Kesha. We don't want to make her feel any type of way or like we, attacking her specifically. We just want to make sure that Karamell ain't on no bullshit. What they don't know is that Kesha be on that bullshit. But anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. I know some of y'all going to disagree with me about Kesha, because I know some of y'all really like her, but I got my good eye. Let me not say it. I got my eyebrow raised on Kesha. Something. I don't know if I like all that. I don't know if I like Kesha like that. I don't know. I got my good eye on her though. Or my eyebrow raised. Okay. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about the episode. I will be back on camera next week, girl. I'm not feeling good. I don't know what's going on with me, girl. Oh, Lord, my head pounding, my stomach hurt. Oh, I got a lot going on, but I will be back on camera so y'all can see my face, because, girl, my facial expression, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, oh, Lord, somebody got to see this. I'm looking crazy. Somebody got to see this. But anyway, all right. I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. Consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to check out my merch store, the Bell Perspective TV merch.com. I'll put the link down in the description box. Check me out. All right, bye.